Ole Miss has got the juice, landing a commitment from transfer portal wide receiver from South Carolina, Juice Wells. Juice Wells, we all know what he brings to the table now. He's dinged up a little bit in 2023, had a great season in 2022. He's going to be a weapon now in Oxford for Lane Kiffin and company. We'll talk about the impact here in just a second. First things first, though, Ole Miss fans. If you're just now finding this show, just now finding this channel here at On3, welcome. We're glad to have you here. Make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on the socials, Twitter, Instagram, JD Pickell is where you can find me. Want to hear what y'all think about this pickup. This is big for Coach Kiffin, in my opinion. So this is what Lane Kiffin does, right? Lane Kiffin is elite at this. He goes through one season. They have success offensively, goes back to the portal, goes and gets more weapons, and then has success the next year, kind of rinse, repeat. That's the kind of the approach he's taken in Oxford. And he's got proof of concept too. It'd be one thing to have that approach and then try and keep peddling it without results. They've had results. Trey Harris transferred in from Louisiana Tech last year, balled out this year for Ole Miss. Okay, so you have proof of concept. You also, I would have to imagine, have your NIL ducks in a row to land a guy of Juice Wells' caliber. More power to you. NIL is a part of the game now. Either get with it or get left behind. Ole Miss choosing to get with it. More power to them. Now, you also have an offense that I think probably attracts talent regardless, especially in the portal. Averaged 30 points a game last year, over 30 points a game last year. Top 15 in yards per pass. From a guy like Juice Wells, I want to put up some good numbers in the SEC again. I want to show the scouts what I can do again. Going to an offense like that, where I know if I catch the football, it might as well be downfield in that kind of a system. Like, good things are happening. Not to say they don't still work the perimeter. They do, but I'm just saying, if I'm Juice Wells, I like this fit a lot. Again, NIL ducks in a row, attracts talent by nature of what the offense has done. Then again, proof of concept with getting transfers in position to be successful. Okay? So, when we talk about like the fit for Juice Wells, typically you hear that with most transfers. Hey, how does he fit into the offense? How does he fit into the scheme? How does he fit into what they do? Like, Juice Wells to me is a lot like adding butter to a meal. You can always use more butter. Nobody's saying, no, that's too much. I don't want more of that. Yes, of course, you always want a playmaker like Juice Wells. You always want someone like him on your roster catching passes for your quarterback, of course. So, like, talking about how he fits is sort of a funny conversation. I love what he does after the catch, quite frankly. Even though he was dinged up a little bit early in that Georgia game, what he did off that screen pass, getting into the end zone, that to me was all I needed to see. Obviously, what he did in 2022, he put on a clinic and a half. But I'm excited to see what he does in this offense now. Because for Lane Kiffin, you know he's going to be aggressive. You know he's going to be creative in getting his playmakers the ball. Juice Wells, I fully anticipate to be one of those guys they try to get the ball to creatively in that sense. But again, to me, this is Lane Kiffin doing Lane Kiffin things, continuing to acquire top talent, especially on the offensive side of the football, to get his team in the best position possible for the upcoming season. So Juice Wells, headed to Oxford, good for Ole Miss, good for Juice Wells, good for Lane Kiffin and company. We love it. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following on the socials at JD Pickell, again, Twitter and on Instagram. I want to hear from y'all what you think of this big get for Lane Kiffin. We're going to keep this party rolling here. We will see y'all next time. Hey, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.